what I want to wear today. I went thrifting over the weekend. I had one of those magical days of thrifting where I was alone. I just had like an hour to kill. I popped in a store and I found a few amazing pieces that are just types of things that hang out in my closet for years because they become just staples. So I'm going to show you what I found and what I want to wear today. It feels like the perfect thing to wear on a Monday. I found these Union Bay old gray corduroy overalls. And here is my thoughts on overalls. I feel like overalls are one of those things that I cycle in and out of, and I've probably done that for the last 20 plus years of my life, where I'm obsessed with overalls and then I take a break from them and then I come back to them. And I feel like lately I like the idea of coming back to them, and these got me excited. I'm loving the idea of the gray cord, and I'm going to style those up today, keeping it probably pretty casual. Today's Monday and I'm gonna just head to the studio, get some work done, run a bunch of errands. I don't know about you guys, but that's my Monday. It's always like get everything done day. Let's check the weather though. It looks like it's going to be in the 70s today, so pretty warm. I'm thinking I'll like maybe slightly layer up the cords, but keep it pretty easy breezy. Coming later this month is definitely a closet clean out for spring. This is my new in rack and it's getting out of control. But what I was thinking was styling it with this amazing prairie top from Saison. They just sent it to me and I really love it. I wanted just one of those great white classic prairie tops that I can do layering with. And I like this because of the ruffles. I think they'll perfectly peek out. Oh my gosh, Wiley is being so needy right now. I think they'll perfectly peek out from underneath the overall. So I think this is where we're gonna start today. I'm loving how this is turning out already. I love the ruffles underneath the overalls. And I think this would actually look really cute with maybe some loafers. So I'm going to grab my Vagabond shoemaker loafers and maybe even throw on some little socks with it. So I grabbed out the loafers, I put it on with these white Swedish stocking socks, and I even cuffed the pants just so that, you know, when I'm standing you still see that pop right there. And I always feel like when I do white socks with loafers, I'm channeling some 80s ducky vibes, but then we have, you know, Prairie Girl going on top. On Mondays, I like to keep it easy, so I think for jewelry, I am just going to go to my current grabs, which I'm really loving this little earring combo from Ana Luisa. It has this arrow detail and then another one that's different from that, and I like it. And I have 2 holes, so I'm gonna do those, and then I'm just gonna do, I have these like cheapy little hoops to add, and then I also still really love this cuff from Lulu Frost that I always throw on. So those are my standard go-to jewelry earrings when I'm not going to do the big gaudy gold. So that you can see it, I do this one over here with a little hoop, and then because I'm doing the ear cuff on this side, I do the 3 smaller ones. And that's my earring game today. And then I just threw on my Lulu Frost chain with my son's T and S initials on it and a few little charms. I did all my little standard rings. And I think that's it. So from the bottom to the top, this is my Monday. A few of the last minute additions that I threw onto this outfit before I came to the studio were my favorite purse that I recently thrifted. You guys can go see that in the street style video that I did. My trench again, this has been my coat, my go-to coat lately. And of course, my Movement Savage Sunnies. Definitely not freezing outside, but the studio actually is either really cold or really hot. So I usually try to bring a coat with me because at some point I'm usually chilly, and then of course the layers come off. So the trench came with me today. I am about to head into the studio, and today I went to Crossroads over the weekend and sold some stuff, and then I noticed hanging on the wall an amazing pair of pants, Chloe pants, and so I want to wear those pants. Here is the Chloe pants. They're actually like a denim pinstripe, and they're high waist and then a little bit of a wider leg, that slouchy bottom that I'm really into right now. And so with these pants in mind, I actually headed to Vogue.com to check out the Chloe collections, and I really liked this one in particular. I like this style of pant is very similar to the ones that I have. Wiley? No. Anyways, going back to the styling of these pants, I like the belt. I liked this blazer, use of blazer and a button down. Some of the kind of brown tones mixed in, even this color story. A little bit different from what I have, but this is kind of my jumping off place for how I want to style it. Something that I do a lot is the night before, if I have an idea, I might throw up some of those ideas onto this hook here. So I grabbed the idea of maybe this blazer also. Wiley, no. This blazer here, which is kind of probably more of what I'm leaning towards. I like the lighter colors of this. And then I think for sure I'm going to do this vintage button down. It feels very similar to some of the color stories that were happening in the Chloe collection, and I think this would look really beautiful with the pinstripe denim. Have the shirt on. There's also some Western influences in a lot of the looks, and so I liked the idea of putting these on with my favorite vintage Western boots. Checking in, we've got the blouse. I'm liking the peach with the browns. It even has some purple tones with these pinstripe trousers, and you can see they kind of fit high-waisted but then have more of a full straight leg, and then with the Western boots there at the bottom. I want to grab just a classic brown belt, and this has been just my go-to lately. I think you should dig through every thrift store to find just a basic brown, good brown belt with gold hardware. There really is nothing better than a classic brown belt there at the waist. And then I'm leaning towards this blazer, so I'm gonna grab this one and see if this works. I love this blazer with this. I like that this is a lighter printed plaid and this is a lighter, denim pinstripe. And I ended up unbuttoning this because I liked playing off of the 70s idea. I think I want something here at the neck. Always one of my go-to neckties. I love the colors and the fish print of this. And then I'm gonna bring it back and then wrap it around. This is kind of my go-to way of styling this scarf, and then double knot it there and then just mess around with it a little bit to kind of loosen it up. Yeah, and I like that print there. Gonna grab out the earrings for today, which I'm thinking, I really like these lately. They're this kind of cool gold, would you call this a geometric abstract art type of earring? And this is how it turned out. So I threw on the earrings, that was that last final detail, and my rings. And I really love that necktie and this being open. I feel very Bianca Jagger in this outfit, channeling all the Chloe magic as well, which is usually involving a little bit of that 70s jet set magic anyways. So this is what I'm going to wear today from the bottom to the top. It's a rainy and cold day in California. And I'm happy about that because we never get weather here, so it's always fun when we get rain. Today I am just wearing very basic sweats. Just showing the sweats that I decided to wear today. This is Erica's scrunchy sweats that she does. She does like a Harley Davidson scrunchy top. It's kind of my go-to whenever I'm working out, and then I just throw this on if I'm gonna run out and run some errands. But I did instead put on my favorite sweatpants. These are from Urban Outfitters. I'll link them below. I have actually 3 colors. I have this, a tan, and a lavender color, and they're just super comfy, and I like the shape of them. They're more of that like old 80s shape, like balloonish, and then they cinch in at the bottom. And then you may remember I thrifted these when I did my maximalist metropolitan athleisure look, and these were just those New Balance that I found at Savers. They've kind of become my favorite go-to shoe. I love just having a white sneaker on, and I threw on white socks with them. One of the #1 reasons I'm excited that it's raining is because it gives me an excuse to wear my new raincoat that I found. You might remember this. I got it when I was at the Savers in Tucson, and I've been wanting to wear it, so I'm excited, and so is Wiley. I love it so much. This big, huge gold raincoat. I love the interior of it. It's quilted and very comfortable inside, which I really like, because I feel like a lot of raincoats are kind of awkward and stiff and uncomfortable, but this is very comfortable. And then I actually love, it has a big gold hood. And I mean, how much fun is that? Just super comfy, casual today, but it feels amazing at the same time because I'm wearing a big gold raincoat. But I am off to run some errands and just gonna keep it easy for the rest of the day. It's a Thursday morning and Maddie is here. We've been filming on styling on the fly, so I actually have an outfit on that was for styling on the fly, but now I actually have to get dressed for the day. And I'm feeling kind of stumped with what to wear.
So you're turning it on me.
Turning it on you. I almost want an inspiration to jump off from, because we just did styling on the fly, and I feel like that helped spark some ideas for me.
Right.
So do you have something?
So lately I've been listening to my 60s, 70s again playlist type of thing, and I'm kind of inspired by Joshua Tree's style.
Okay.
So kind of like Western, Bohemian. So I feel like that's
I'm excited.
I'm gonna give you today.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Okay, good, yay.
So I'm gonna take that inspiration that Maddie just gave me, and I'm gonna go get dressed. I know I am already kind of like half dressed because we were doing styling on the fly, but I'm gonna go put on an outfit for the day. Since I have this shirt on already, and now I'm thinking about doing kind of some desert fashion, this might stay on my body. And then I like the idea of pulling out a robe or something dramatic. And this is actually catching my eye, my quilted robe, because I like the yellow print of this mixed with some of the yellow prints in there. So I'm going to start here. So I started here. Then I went to this. Then I actually went to this. And let me show you what I came up with. I kept the blouse on. I liked the idea of pulling out these denim. These are 501s that are really worn in. They feel very desert outdoor denim. I love them so much. And then I recently just found this amazing suede, very cool, shrunken, tailored vest. So I liked the idea of putting that on with this. And then I'm gonna grab this blazer, which you'll notice has very Western details to it. And I threw the blazer over this, and I love that this is that very shrunken vest. We've got the printed button down and then the blazer over it. I then tucked my snakeskin boots into these, and I love how much bunching is happening here. I just think that adds a cool effect to this look. And then I just need a few little things to finish this off. And the last touches I did were just adding this bolo tie. I liked the really amazing turquoise stone there and that red stone. And I didn't add anything else. I think if I actually was headed out to the desert, I'd probably do a hat. But today, because I am just going to head to the studio and work, this is modernizing it for the everyday. I think just kind of doing Western, but maybe like urban cowboy Western. And I'll probably zhuzh it up a little bit more, grab the right bags, some right sunglasses, and I will see you guys at the studio. Alrighty. This is the outfit out in the wild. The only added thing that I ended up doing was throwing on my little scarf here, and I tucked it in. Very 80s style version of a, what is that called? Like a...
Handkerchief?
Yeah, but yeah, I guess handkerchief. And then I threw on my Granite Garnet aviator sunglasses, and Maddie's behind the camera, and you did give me this inspiration to get dressed. So how did I do on the Joshua Tree Western vibe?
You did absolutely amazingly. I think you did better than what I was expecting. I love that little blazer.
It's really fun because I actually was in this mode of like, I don't know what I want to wear. I don't know what I'm inspired by. So it felt fun to have a little jumping off place of somebody giving me an inspiration to work with. And I would not have put this together today if not for them. Good morning, it's Friday. Yay! I love Fridays. I'm going to check the weather today. I'm actually going to do some work from home, and then I'm headed to the thrift stores today for a few things, mainly for my house. I've been very much into house mode lately. It's a long road of just looking and looking and looking. Anyways, so I'm going to do that as well today. But looking at the weather, it's gonna be really warm. We're gonna be in the 70s today, so that's exciting. I might try to dress in some like springish type stuff. So let's go. I think I'm gonna start with these pants. These are the 70s very wide leg pants, and I kind of forget to wear them a lot, but I think it'd be fun to wear them. I love how big the leg is, and that hem kind of gives it some weight, which creates like a very nice classic 70s shape. And I think I might keep it simple otherwise. You may remember this blouse that I just found in my last week's thrift video. It's very simple, but I really like the pinstripe, the kind of chocolate brown and cream pinstripe detail, and even the pockets right there. I might tie this rather than tuck it. I like that. This is a very high waist that doesn't allow for a lot of room for tucking, and so the tie works out well, and I think that's kind of fun. And I'm just gonna go with some classic brown heeled loafer style shoes, which I love that brown. It's more of like a caramely brown heeled with this classic navy 70s style pant. And I think I'll just grab my classic hoops that I love to wear. These are from Von Bloom. I'll put their link below, and I've had them now for, I don't know, a year or two, and I wear them all the time. So I put on my hoops, and then I just did a really simple little Ana Luisa pendant necklace there at the neckline. And then I feel like I need some very 70s fabulous sunglasses from Grand and Garnet. These are vintage Dior sunnies. And I feel like I'm kind of channeling lots of Bianca Jagger this week. I feel like just very 70s classic. I did that Chloe look, even a little bit of yesterday, even though that was more Western influenced. I feel like I'm kind of in this mindset. I definitely think the hair with the little fringy bangs is inspiring some 70s dressing for me lately. And then probably just gonna grab a bag. Let me see which one. I am so excited about this. I grabbed my Marlowe circle bag that I styled up in a bunch of styling on the fly outfits last week, so you can check that out. But what I love is they have a long strap to do crossbody, this shoulder strap, or even the little handle strap, but I love the shoulder strap, and I feel like that pop of rusty red just really completes this very 70s look. And it feels very classic, and it makes just a total statement to this outfit. So that is how I ended up dressing up Friday. I'm going to do a little bit of work here at home, and then I'm going to head out to the thrift stores. Good morning. It's the day of what? Oh my gosh. It's Pickwick. And I was going to try to film this morning what I wore, but I was up at, I don't know, 5:30 this morning, so it had to happen here already at the show. So let me give you a little outfit breakdown on what I decided to wear today at Pickwick. I'm wearing pants that I found at Pickwick last time I was here, which are these amazing army pants. And then I went with a very green theme. So I am wearing an old, probably 90s green button down. I love how shiny this is. So much fun. I even did shiny greenish socks with some brass Doc Marten shoes, a brown belt, kind of kept it simple in a way, but very comfortable. And then I did a top knot with some like curly fringy bangs, kind of feeling it. And then this is the Marlowe Velita circle bag. So I think I'm going to be carrying that around today. Oh, and my Granite Garnet sunglasses. I feel like this is the perfect outfit for today because it can go like between hot and cold here. I feel like I can roll up the sleeves if I need to, and I feel very comfortable and ready to move around and have a good time at Pickwick. It's gonna be a good day.